Picture this, a tech giant that skyrocketed from virtual anonymity to commanding the AI landscape in just 3 short years, raking in record-breaking revenues. That's the astonishing story of Nvidia, the company behind the graphics cards, or GPUs, graphics processing units, that power the brains of AI wonders like ChatGPT and its competitors. But here's where it gets controversial. As Nvidia's empire expands, a fierce battle is brewing to challenge its unchallenged reign. Is this dominance a boon for innovation or a barrier to fair competition? Let's dive in and unpack the details, making sense of it all for beginners who might be new to the world of chips and AI. Why has Nvidia become such a powerhouse? Well, while they weren't the pioneers of GPUs, this California-based firm turned them into their signature strength back in the late 1990s, right at the dawn of cloud computing. This early focus gave them unparalleled expertise in the field. Imagine GPUs as the high-performance engines of computers, designed not just for gaming visuals, but for crunching massive amounts of data at lightning speed. Think of them as the muscle behind AI that can process images, predict weather patterns, or even drive self-driving cars. Nvidia's secret sauce? They're like a 3-headed dragon, as Dylan Patel from consultancy Semi-Analysis aptly described on the No Priors podcast. Beyond just crafting the chips, they provide a complete ecosystem. The hardware that connects everything seamlessly, networking, and the software that makes it all tick. This holistic approach means Nvidia can cater to every need in data centers with top-tier solutions, according to John Petty of John Petty Research. For newcomers, think of it as not just selling a car engine, but the whole vehicle, fuel, and navigation system. It's why they're so hard to beat. And this is the part most people miss. The competition is heating up, but it's still playing catch-up. Nvidia's market share hovers around an impressive 80%, depending on who's measuring. The American rival AMD has long been seen as the closest contender, but they mostly earn their keep from CPU sales. Those everyday processors in your laptop or office PC that handle general tasks, but lack the raw power of GPUs for AI workloads. As Petty points out, AMD can't easily shift resources away from that golden egg of steady income. To break free from Nvidia's grip, big cloud players have rolled up their sleeves and built their own chips. Google kicked things off a decade ago with its Tensor Processing Unit, TPU, a custom processor optimized for AI tasks like training machine learning models. Amazon Web Services, AWS, followed in 2020 with Trainium, tailored for cloud-based AI training. Today, Google and Amazon together claim over 10% of the market, and they've even edged out AMD in key areas like performance, cost-effectiveness, ease of use, dependability, and the ability to produce enough chips for major clients, as Jordan Nanos from Semi-Analysis argues. Google is now extending its TPUs to outside customers, per various reports, though they didn't comment when AFP reached out. Amazon, on the other hand, keeps Trainium exclusive to its own operations. This shift raises eyebrows. Is it fair for cloud giants to develop their own tech, potentially creating new monopolies within their ecosystems? Now let's turn to the global stage. And here's where things get really intriguing. China, the only country truly rivaling the US in this tech arena, is racing to catch up, but they're doing it under tough constraints. With advanced US chips off limits due to export bans, they're innovating domestically. Nanos ranks Huawei as one of Nvidia's top threats, even above AMD, and on par with Google or Amazon. Meanwhile, Chinese tech titans like Baidu and Alibaba are churning out their own AI processors, though these are more like stand-ins for Nvidia's GPUs for now. They can't match the tech leap anytime soon with local manufacturing, Petty warns. But given China's vast, talented workforce and government-backed funding, they'll eventually build cutting-edge facilities. This sparks debate. Are these restrictions a smart way to protect U.S. interests, or do they unfairly hinder global progress in AI? Could China's approach inspire other nations to go it alone, reshaping the industry? So, is Nvidia's throne in jeopardy? Experts are unanimous. Not anytime soon. Nvidia supports the bulk of today's AI tools, says John Belton from Gabelli Funds. And even with their lead, they're accelerating, releasing new products annually, a rhythm rivals will struggle to keep up with. Just last month, Nvidia unveiled their next-gen Rubin chips, set for release in late 2026, promising AI performance up to 7.5 times better than their current flagship, Blackwell. For beginners, this means even faster, smarter AI that could revolutionize everything from medical diagnostics to autonomous vehicles. But does this relentless innovation risk leaving smaller players in the dust? Or is it the fuel for AI's explosive growth? What do you think? Is Nvidia's dominance a catalyst for breakthroughs or a chokehold on the market? Should governments intervene in chip rivalries or let innovation run wild? Do you side with the U.S. export curbs on China or see them as short-sighted? Share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear your take and spark a lively discussion.